That was Morray, Quicksand song. Go check him out. Really talented. Actually, pretty good song. It was brought to my attention and my name was brought up in an interview, so, I love to respond. Apparently, this was on Adam 22, a.k.a. No Jumpers platform. Wasn't going to respond to this, but fuck it. It's the Henny. I'm going to play the clip and then I give my response. Actually, I don't even know if I should respond. I keep telling you, this industry, like, I see it all the way, like, just, like, let me just play the clip first.
Get him back down. Had him standing up, then he ended the back down. His hands planted. Okay, so
promote your project or your videos, whatever. I mean, it seems like sometimes people throw people in the industry plant box a little loosely.
I never heard of industry plant until like somebody called me one. I'm like, okay, industry plant, like what the fuck is that? If somebody's helping you to your goal, that means you were planted. Okay, so if someone's not helping me and I don't make it, what does that mean? So you want me to not help myself just to make you feel better? Moshe Leezy is dope as fuck. He found a young nigga who ain't half shit and made me who the fuck I am today. I don't care what nobody else got to say. You can call me whatever you call me. Just call me genuine. That's it.
That.
You ain't got to call me nothing else. Just when everybody meet me, my last day on earth, I just want you to be like, yo, Morray, a solid nigga.
But it's pretty interesting that you had never even heard of that term, so you didn't even anticipate that was going to be the kind of smear that people would throw at you. Whereas someone like me, who is like perpetually online my whole life, I definitely, like, the first thing that comes out of my mind when I watch a video like that seems like it has a decent amount of views or whatever, it comes up very quickly in my head. It's like, who's behind this? Who's making this happen? Who's pulling these strings?
I definitely don't. Like, no cap, bro. The reason why I don't... Industry plant is just weird to me because I sit in my house that I've been living in for the last 2 years. Before that, the house I was living in was fucking the worst. So for somebody to call me industry plant and I'm looking at holes in my window, I'm looking at me living in the same situation that I've been living in for forever.
Only pay for what you need with Liberty Mutual. I just said that.
It bothers me only this much because your opinion will never make me or break me. Actually, you got me a lot of attention, Akademiks, so appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much for sending people to me to check if I was and build their own opinion. I love that shit. You did your job, and your job low-key helped me. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
I have no ill will. I have no... Thank you, bro. We lit.
I think we need better terms than just industry plant or whatever, because somebody being extremely talented, like he even said in the clip I saw him, he said, I like his music. I think he's very talented.
Facts.
It's like, but I mean, that's what the label is supposed to do. What's weird, the weird thing now is that we get to see it. Because back in the day, it was the labels petitioning XXL to put you on the cover, or trying to get your video played on MTV, but we were all blind to the process. Now it's like we kind of are up front row seats for artist development, so people feel like they can kind of have viewpoints on all that shit,
And they can. 'Cause at the end of the day, it's an opinion. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
Definitely.
You shouldn't be mad at someone because they felt a certain way about something.
Me and Adam, we've reconciled, and he's been operating very well. So I don't really got no jabs at him. But the next time I'm in LA, man, if his platform is open to me, maybe I gotta hop on No Jumper, man. Me and Adam, we gotta talk, and a good talk. Just because I hate lack of transparency from people who have created their lane through the fans. Not by money being behind them, not by being gifted or, on some nepotism shit like, yo, you got this position. The platforms, whether you like these individuals or not, Akademiks, Q when he was alive, World Star at that point, No Jumper Adam, Vlad TV. It's basically based on people wanting to see that content. I can't tell these other niggas how to do their shit. I just tell you how I could do it. I feel like I owe you guys everything. I owe you guys the world. I try to keep it as transparent as I can be. My only issue ever with Adam is that I think, listen, Adam ain't just skating all day, man. Adam is making a lot of money. Nigga, you see the amount of cars I got? Like, I'm making a lot of fucking money. So what I'm trying to be, this is what I also said to Adam in the initial stages when we were like really going back and forth. It was a little nasty, but still, I was trying to say, Adam, bro, you don't have to just let the bullshit slide. You could check it. Like, you know what's going on. You know what an industry plan is. You know why some of these dudes are blowing up. You're like, bro, me and Adam are essentially the targeted places where they try to ship industry plan shit through. I know when a nigga's an industry plan. I never heard of him before, and all of a sudden they got the biggest budget. They got the most amount of, like, yo, hey, we want you to promote this nigga for 3 months. Who is this nigga? There's $1 million behind him. Oh, what? Come on, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And again, the industry plan conversation, as it relates to Morray, and I'll address him. Morray, you're actually a very talented guy. I don't mean to disrespect you, and I hope you don't take this, if you see this, as disrespect. This is above your pay grade, as it is usually with most artists. You're not pulling the strings. You never were pulling the strings. You're just talent. Now, I never dissed your talent. I wouldn't shit on your talent. You're talented. But I was explaining to people why, let me tell you this. There's a nigga who sent me a song. Kid you not. Sent me a song. He's from New Jersey. He sent me a song like a couple days ago. That shit is fire. When I mean fire, pow, amazing. Better than 98% of the shit I'm hearing. Why is he not getting these opportunities? He don't got the people to pull the strings. That's the thing. In hip-hop, we've relied on organic, or we've thought when people get their shot, it's because they've built a movement that's organic, and the people make stuff happen. When I mean the people, the fans, the supporters. And this is what I was trying to say to Adam. By the way, there's no industry plant these days in the industry that don't have talent. They all have talent. They all are good. Trust me. Even, 24K Golden. He's talented. I think he's talented. Here's the thing. It's about how they get into the game. The kid who sent me the song, I like it. But, I look at him, I'm probably not going to post it. Even if I did post it, probably, okay, maybe a couple people find out about it, but not, whatever. It's much different than someone finding out about that has significant power, that has $5 million behind them, that has the ear of Spotify, Apple Music, that has $600,000 they can just throw to blogs to promote you. They can just throw you a video. Like, bro, I hate when people act like this music shit is just like too simple. I still speak as a fan when I say industry plan to say, hey, there wasn't a significant movement pushing the songs to be on platforms that I saw it on. That's it. That's all I mean by it. And it's not a bad thing. I'm going to keep the term. I see Adam trying to say, we should change up the term. No, we're keeping a fucking term. That's an industry plan. The person, I didn't say, the issue with the term industry plan used to be that an industry plan, people think Milli Vanilli. Right? Like non-talented. These industry plans are talented. We're just saying that they skipped the line because of who they're associated with. That's it. Somebody said play the song. I played the song already. What did I talk about? Oh, play the song? Wait, what song is I talking about? Someone said that definition makes everyone an industry plan. No, it doesn't. I'm going to give you an example. I'm glad you guys are challenging me on this. The internet makes it so transparent to see when someone's grinding. You see, when I thought Russ was an industry plan, he showed me 10 albums before he got lit. He showed me his audience base growing before he got lit. Even though that wasn't on my radar, he showed me him gaining an organic following, and then a label just put gasoline on it. The thing with Morray, his very first song released to Spotify was on Rap Caviar. That's the biggest playlist in the world. That's like me making a song. All right. That's like, I don't know, my homie Leaf making a song tomorrow and it's being played on Hot 97 every fucking day, 15 times a day. Instantly. Not even, doesn't take a week, doesn't take 2 months, doesn't take 6 months. It doesn't seem like there was no grind, doesn't look like fans are calling in. Instantly, nigga. You're gonna say, huh? Bro, that's what I'm saying. So when people like act like this industry plan, like this, what I'm saying is like something shocking. No, Morray, you should be happy. The niggas behind you, they're pulling strings as they should. But don't get mad when fans are looking at it and saying, we don't know if this is organic. People like fucking with organic shit. This is still hip hop. Hip hop has always rejected what they feel is fake. And what I mean by fake, you're not fake, but maybe the quote-unquote movement that is fabricated by the system because the industry planted you here might be fake. They might accept the song but then reject you later. That's all I point out. Somebody says, so an industry plant is somebody with a competent label. I hate to explain shit to just yo, a label. Look how many people signed. Nigga, Young Boy ain't playing on the radio like that. If a label could get, I don't think y'all would get it. There ain't nothing wrong with an industry plan. I didn't say there was nothing wrong with an industry plan. I'm just saying I'm still weary of a motherfucker who just pops up on the biggest platforms without it looking like fans are fucking with them. Do you have no understanding of what I'm saying? When you have 4 songs and the biggest platforms in the world are fucking with you, I then have to say, is it because there's times, I'm going to keep it real selflessly. All right, all disclosure. It's all disclosure. This is shit that matter of fact, fuck it, man. Like some of y'all too simple to even explain this shit to. Morray, you're the best, bro. Fuck it. Let's keep it moving. Chat nigga, you understand, but the rest of the people, they're looking at shit in a very simple term. So, trying to explain to them, and it's not necessarily hate, I'm just trying to explain, the reason why I explain this is the exact reason why y'all be complaining to me why YoungBoy don't get nominated for all these shits. Why YoungBoy ain't number one Mad Weeks 24K Golden is. That's just what it is. But this is, again, it's above some of y'all understanding, I believe. Anyway, somebody said, why does this shit matter? It doesn't really matter now. I do think there's a longer effect. I'll say this. I think there's a longer effect because I think all this shit turns to be a fad and it moves on. If I had significant power, reach, money in the music industry, I would create only industry plans. Because creating industry plans is AKA going into a casino and not rolling the dice and coming out with the outcome you want every single time. I picked this person because I like the song. This is going to be a number one song. And every single time, it's a number one song. That's a good business model. The problem with music has always been you can never predict a hit. So you put $1 million on this nigga to have a hit, and he comes out with blah, 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 and that turns out not to be a hit. That's a really bad business model. It's like you go to the casino and you're betting a lot of money on it. So really, this whole game of music is really set up for industry plans and match and neck to neck with industry plants is it's almost like orchestrated, like, you know, these industry manufactured songs or moments, because you need to create shit that's gonna work 100%. You can't wait for the next Back in Blood to pop off. You can't wait for the next TikTok viral shit. These shit seem to be random. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, we can move on. Okay. DDG's a plant? Nah, I don't think DDG's. I'm gonna tell you why I don't think DDG. I didn't even tell you why, nigga. I know why, bro. I'm gonna tell you how I know all these niggas are plants, bro. I know the budget behind all y'all niggas, man. Nigga, I'm in the money game. The fuck is that talking about? Nigga, I see the money behind all y'all niggas, man. Ain't no, yo, Epic ain't spend $1 on DDG, bro. Trust me, I know it. They're not spending no money on DDG like that. No, they're not. Trust me, they're not. I would have seen it. It would have came across my table and be like, oh shit, this is the budget. And I spend no fucking money on that nigga like that. I think Epic's waiting for either him to have like just some crazy hit, or they're saying, nigga, you got a little internet presence because you be like, you know what I mean, fucking hoes and like you got internet shit. All right, keep dropping music and feeding them and we'll gas it up a little bit, but we ain't doing too much. Okay. I'm moving on. Y'all have told me I don't care. I'm not playing the song. Stop asking me. You just told me I didn't give a fuck. Why the fuck am I playing the song? All right. Chef G. I said, bro, Chef G's not a plant, bro. Let's erase this whole thought of being a plant then, because I don't think y'all will ever get it. City Girls is a plant. I would say so. No, listen, I'm equal with myself. I would say they're a plant, but nah, they're not, because for like City Girls come from the camp of QC. I guess you could say that's the plant, but QC just leveraged everything they had to fucking create new artists. You get me? Drake shouted them out on a #1 song and sampled them before. I've never heard a City Girls song before. Risha, do you love me? I don't even know who the fuck the City Girls were. And then that slow down part on that song, I didn't know that was the City Girls. Then that next shit after that was Act Up. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. There was definitely some shit pulled, because definitely they ain't putting no grind and nothing to get no organic audience, like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, fuck it, maybe they are industry planning. I don't care. Listen, I only bring up the industry plan shit. Okay. I'm glad, you know, some people say, yo, Act, why does it matter? I only say that to tell y'all, if I'm explaining what the industry plan shit is, and y'all like, so what? For every independent artist, listen to the words of Akademiks. You're fucking doomed. Your talent doesn't matter, nigga. You need to go sign to the nigga with connects to put you on. We don't give a fuck about your talent. We don't give a fuck about how many people in your city fuck with you. You better either get down to the codes of the industry or you're done. That's what I'm trying to say. The internet was a way out. Used to be. But when y'all hear people say, oh, who cares if it's an industry plan? Huh? You know why people care? Because the industry is selecting who's going to make it. It's not like, yo, the internet. Yo, once the internet got popping, it was supposed to be the people selected. Like, yo, that's my nigga. Yo, nah, that's the next nigga we fucking with. So when y'all saying that these niggas is popping up randomly, and again, granted, the songs are great, but I'm going to always take offense to it, because if it was industry plan shit in my industry, I would never be here. The people had to pick me. That's why I bring this shit up. So when y'all say, why does it matter? The next time y'all like an artist, if that nigga don't sell his soul, that nigga will never be shit. That nigga gonna be a ghostwriter for a nigga that's actually on. Just remember that. So for everybody was like, who does it matter? Tell the nigga in your local town, give up on his fucking dream, and get back to Walmart. He'll never make it unless he sells his soul to the industry. That's why I mentioned industry plan. Because the voice of the people don't matter no more when industry plans are the people who are most dominant in the industry. I'll let that go. All right. What the fuck are y'all spamming? Comethazine? What Comethazine up to? Did I tell you that Ugly? I don't know if me and Ugly Guy are friends no more. He mad at me. He mad at me because I said, by the way, the 2019, is it 2019? Let me look it up. The 2019, let me see, 2019, wait, let me look it up. 2019 XXL Freshman class, worst ever. XXL Freshman class, I think this is the worst ever, bro. Is it 2019? No, it's not 2019. No, that's a good one. It's 2018. Oh, my God. Oh, let me see how this looks. Holy shit. These niggas is trash. Anyway, I think Ugly God's mad at me. Ugly God, bruh, I don't do this little back and forth bullshit. I keep shit public, bro. Like, nigga, I've made my own shit. Like, just I ain't got time for this other shit. Ugly Guy's mad at me because I believe I brought his name up, and the people who are pretty much either on the clock or like, listen, it's been a couple of years, shit's looking weird for you. And I think he said, yo, whatever. Like, yo, bro, could you just please stop mentioning my name? I'm like, nigga, you're a rapper, nigga. You could come out and quit, bro. I'm just being honest. Like, I'm not picking on you. I fuck with you. I don't even want you to be on this list, but I got to be honest with and tell the truth. My relationship with any rapper does not ever, supersede what I believe is the truth. You should already know that I've said and told the truth about 6ix9ine many times that he's upset. It's fine. He know he got to live with it. That's just how it is. Ugly God, I did not mean to offend you. We don't have to have private, personal conversations, nigga. Nigga, I ain't your bitch. The fuck? Like, we can speak publicly. I just feel like your career is in limbo. If you disagree, it's cool. If you want to put out music, it's cool. If you don't, it's cool. Like, I was just trying to tell you to post of what I know people on. We moving on. The fuck? I don't care. Like, that's just what it is. So, you don't have to get upset. I'm not also here trying to pick on you. But I'm going to be honest and tell the truth. The same goes for a bunch of niggas on this list. The 2018 shit. I fuck with Pump, but shit don't look too good. Might be a rap. If he calls me, why you gotta say that? Sorry, you were the face of the list. Smoke Perp, I had my talks with him. I said, I fuck with you. Actually, I think Perp, like, shit really went in reverse for him ever since that Russ situation. Very sad. Had that conversation with him. Nahmir, I've invited Nahmir on here. I have a really interesting take on Nahmir. YBN Nahmir, I feel bad for. I'm going to tell you this right now. Let me tell you this. And really, truthfully, I want y'all to look me in my eyes on this. And this is why Ugly Guy, like, bruh, if you ain't like your feelings and shit like that, nigga, just in my DMs, you can delete me, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck about that. Bruh, I air everything out. I ain't got time to be on, oh my God, act like you talking about me like that. Oh my God, I thought you, I ain't got time for that. Okay? Let me just tell y'all, all y'all rappers who always thought y'all cool, I'm beyond y'all, I'm the most hated nigga online, I believe. I've dealt with hate since I got on this motherfucker. If you think niggas can't wait till I get out of here, you're wrong. So if you and your little pussy feelings about anything, nigga, go home. This is the big leagues for any of y'all. I've lasted the time I've lasted because the times that when niggas is going in on me on Twitter, anywhere else, and it's time to shed a tear, and I'm about to just just go in a corner and be like, yo, these niggas hate me. I say, fuck that. I'm about to go and get lit. And I did this shit, it's coming up on 10 years. So when I see you niggas emotional, him, what are you talking? No, nigga. You gonna get the same treatment. You ain't never see me just like, but I can understand. And by the way, some of y'all been coddling so much that I'm giving y'all the reality. Be happy it's me, because I have love for y'all. I never got the reality from people who I had love from. I got the reality from people who hated me. I feel bad for YBN Nahmir right now. As I said, I've dealt with the internet. The other day, niggas hit me. They say, yo, Ak, you know you trending? They say, yo, you trended over 2 different videos or 2 different situations. And I was like, word? I didn't know. I don't check Twitter these days. Like, I've realized Twitter, they really dislike me. They're always going to repurpose, do whatever with what I say. My nigga, I could get, bruh, trust me, I could give $1 million to kids in need, save their lives. I could fucking give a lung. I could give the heart. You know what they gonna say? Bitch ass nigga, why he ain't give his brain to? Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I know it. I've dealt with it my whole career. As I said, I had to be tough enough to deal with this shit. There's been times that I said, nigga, you rich now, dip. You don't gotta deal with this shit no more. But I said, no, I came here to be great. I came from Jamaica, nigga. I came from the countryside. I'm about to just sit in the box and, oh, y'all think this about to get me? Nigga, I'm Akademiks. I'm good. So when I see all these other niggas, I can see like they mentally they weak. It's cool. I ain't tripping over it. And I ain't really getting at y'all. But I feel bad for YBN Nahmir. I'm going to tell you why. It's the first time. Yo, all these rappers, they live in the space of being cool. Recently, you know, he sold like, was it 4,000? It's really like 3.8. I rounded it up, man. I couldn't report he sold 3.8. It was like, shit was going to look bad. I rounded it up. 4. My nigga sold 4. Sorry. Now, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. And this is why you haven't seen me clown him. Now, I'm going to keep it real. I'm like, don't look at me. Listen, I'm not one of them niggas who like, yo, like I'm like some like preacher who's all perfect. You know that nigga on the gram? I'm going to get at him too. Actually, I don't really got no issue with him. I don't want to talk about him. I hate people who act like they're perfect. I'm just not perfect. So, I am a hypocrite in certain things. On this situation, on this thing I'm talking about, if I don't like you, no, I'm clowning you. I don't give 2 fucks about your mental health. I'm going to be honest with you. Rory, I don't care if you was in the closet with your fiance under your hand with the pistol to I don't care what. You're getting clowned. Young bands, little I don't care. But if I like you, I'm going to have some humanity. I got to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I have some humanity. And I just want to say, because I do like Nahmir. I seen Nahmir getting bullied and like clowned and ridiculed for the last like couple of months. Bro, he knew he was going to flop. But yo, if Nahmir didn't know he was going to flop, somebody around him got slapped him. Stop it, nigga. You knew he was about to flop. Bro, the internet was waiting for you to flop, nigga. They was hating everything you did. Now, here's the thing. Just because I know most rappers have never lived in a space of actually getting hate. Yachty did it when he first came out. I'm telling you, Yachty's a new man. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I tell you I fuck with Yachty. You know how many times Yachty hit me and be like, yo, Ak, you good? You know why he does that? Because he's like, yo, I remember when niggas was getting at me for the Biggie shit and nobody cared. And Ak, you always was making sure I was good. So again, there's people who have dealt with this internet shit don't only just come with great shit. Yo, the internet will build you up, but they'll tear you down and mentally they'll fuck with you. I'm telling you, I don't care what YBN Nahmir. I invite him to come on stream. He ain't gonna come on stream. Because he probably, you think with rappers, they ain't gonna express that vulnerability with y'all. I bet $100,000 YBN Nahmir shed a tear this week. I bet $100,000. Bro, I'm telling you, this shit gets to you. When I seen him tweet certain shit, I'm like, bro, I know that shit getting to him. And I'm gonna tell you why it even fucks with him more. Cause truth be told, I know some of y'all want to just, it's a joke, so I get it. Niggas not even giving his music a fair chance. Let's keep it real. Like, nigga, you want to clown Nahmir. Like, just keep it real. Just keep it real. Just keep it real. Just keep it real. You want to clown Nahmir. Just keep it real. You want to clown him. I'm telling you, you want to clown him, bro. Like, nigga, you listen to it just to call it whack. Like you listen to one of these faces, like you just want to break into a laugh. I'm telling you, dog. Yo, OVO Cardi, don't do that. Hey, I'm not saying the music is great. I'm just saying that, nigga, for him, the only way he could have not got clowned, he couldn't drop mid-music. He had to drop the best music ever. Because niggas wasn't fucking with him. So, I guess I only say that to say, and this is for, like, the artists who, like, I'm mentioning these days, because I don't, like, unless I don't like you. If I don't like you, I'm bullying you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, I'm not bullying you. How can I bully you? I'm gonna clown you. But for the artists I do like, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, yo, these freshman classes who still putting out music, y'all all finna flop. I'm telling y'all right now. 2017, remember X passed away. Let me look at 2017, how that shit was looking. Damn, Boogie was on 2017? Why'd he take that? Yeah. 2017 and 2018, I'm going to tell y'all right now, with the exception, I'm going to give a little exception to Ski and Trippy. Actually, I might even, Ski, be good. Y'all flopping, bruh. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth. It's going to affect y'all because y'all thought y'all was the man. I'm not picking on nobody. But I'm only here to tell y'all that I helped usher in this little clout era. It's shit over. You ain't got no substance. It's over. The clout era still exists, but with substance. So as I ushered y'all in, you ever hear your mama say, I brought you in this world, I could take you out? I brought most of y'all in this shit or help y'all in it. I gotta prepare y'all for the funeral for when y'all are out of here when we laughing at you. I'm telling you the truth. So for all y'all who might hit my DM, yo, Act, why you talking about? Bruh, you know it's the reason why you ain't dropping music? Bruh, you know it's the reason why you acting like you not a musician no more? Bruh, you know it's the reason why you claiming other shit go. Bruh, you know what it is? Nigga, I'm telling y'all the truth. Yo, and this might sound fucked up, but mentally, let me tell you this. Imagine the mentality of a rapper who goes from 0 to 17 million followers in 1 year, who is on top of the fucking world, who's then 17, who then turns 18, 19, and 2 years later is irrelevant. I'm here to tell y'all there's ramifications. Mentally. Jaddy not in that. Jaddy not one of them cloud dudes, bro. Bro, I'm talking about the rappers. Yo, I'm talking about the rappers who used to check metrics on Instagram followers, bro. You look at all these things. I ain't trying to call none of them out. You look at all their Instagram followers. They got mad followers, no activity. Followers been gone. They on to TikTok. Their followers, their fan base, what they thought there was a fan base, is watching TikTok niggas like, yo, shit, Corvette. That's what they doing. I'm telling y'all the truth. So I'm trying to tell, nigga, I'm going to tell you how real it is. Nigga, I had this talk with 6ix9ine. And I tell him, I say, yo, it might get there for you. And he said, Act nah. I said, bruh, I'm going to keep it 100. You going to hear it from me before anyone else, though. So I only say that for all the artists because I don't, like, you know, all these things, you know, they're going to say 2 things. Yo, Act just dick riding the newer niggas. Or they're going to be like, yo, Act switched on us. I ain't switched on y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all hit y'all peak. Y'all never adjusted. Y'all didn't continue. It's over. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to give you the preparation to adjust your mindset and psyche to regular shit. Because if you look online, for people on Twitter to do it, they're going to treat you like how they treating Nahmir. Nigga, you think Nahmir ain't open up Soul Train and see like 200,000 likes and be like, bro, these niggas hate me. If you think he ain't shed a tear, bro, I don't care what he tell me, nigga. I'm telling you, bro. All that money, all that shit, like, I'm telling you. You have a moment of reflection. I'm telling you. A Boggie ain't fall off. A Boggie's different. Wait, is it? Oh, A Boggie was 2017. Let me look at 2017 real quick. Yeah. Oh, I just want to stamp it. 2018, the worst XXL freshman list ever. Wow. And by the way, I'm the nigga who helped Usher. Yo, Ebro was on Twitter saying, you the one who gave these fuckboys this fucking platform. You're right. I helped it. But I'm one of the persons that, listen, I'm always going to support the people who are doing it at the time. I'm not going to hate on the next generation. They came in, they made history. I advised all of them to change. Some of them did. Some of them still here. I think Trippie doing great. Look at this shit. 2018. Yo, you knew it was doomed. You knew 2018 was doomed. We got clout. If this is on your on the cover of your freshman shit, it's over. We got clout. It's over. Nigga, clout lasts 2 weeks these days. It's over. It's fucking over. It's fucking over. Look at this. It's sad because 2 years after the best cover ever, 2016, we have the worst cover ever. Let's go to 2017. Chat, I'm just here to tell y'all, man. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. You know, we lost DMX. You know, I see people talk about this and third, and some people kind of understand that, yo, not because X was so rich or so successful or whatever means he should have been able to just battle addiction. That's 100% right. There's a lot of things that are side effects that come with sometimes success, the stuff you experience with success, and even the music industry. I'm just telling you, when it comes to and it pertains to like this clout era, there are ramifications to be paid. I'm telling you what it is. And when it comes to Perp, Nahmir, Block Boy, like, I'm not making fun of them. I'm just saying, honestly and truthfully from my heart, the fans will never feel bad for you. But I do. And I don't know how I could alter, what the fans, I don't think I could alter any time with the fans thing, but like, it's a reason why I ain't really clowning the mirror like that, because I'm like, nigga, I know that nigga's going through some shit. All right, anyway. Somebody said DMX problems stem from childhood, blah, blah. You're right, but all I'm just, let me tell you, your clout is a drug, my nigga. Bro, look at the titles of the freshman cover. We got clout. Half of this list made it off of being addicted to clout. They were addicted to something that was fleeting. They were addicted to something that, to be honest, they can't get back right now. What do you think that does to, again, DMX was 50? He was 50 years old when he passed. What do you think it does to someone who was 17 when they got on and 19 when they fell off? Just think about that. I'm just trying to give you the other side of the game. They were 17 when they got on. They were 18 enjoying the best things of their life. They were 19 when they fell off. Just think about that shit as a child. I'm giving y'all that part of the game because I hate when niggas give incomplete stories. I hate when the drug dealers always rapped about, yo, we selling this, we selling that. Yo, we flipping the bricks and we doing this and the blah, blah, blah. And they never told you about when they got locked up, when they were serving fiends that were moms of people from broken homes. They mention them. That's just not glamorized. They don't show you the whole story. One of the reasons why I still, despite, even if you think I'm a Jay-Z hater or whatever, I love how Jay-Z did his shit. Jay-Z showed you a 360 of the game. He showed you the highs, the lows. He tried to show you all around the shit in his own way. That's dope to me. I'm just trying to tell you, all these niggas that was on the last few freshman covers, bro, I pray for them mentally. I know Nahmir is going through it. Nigga, I knew, bro, some of the shit that, you see, fans don't peep shit. Nigga, I'm telling you this, even with 6ix9ine, niggas, 6ix9ine got a lot of money. You know what me and his people say around him? That nigga would prefer to be lit and be the most talked about nigga than $20 million. That nigga loves that. That nigga loves that attention. That's the real drug for him, not the money. It's the attention. It's not just him, it's all these dudes. What happens when the attention stops? What happens when people stop caring or move on? What happens then? So I could always, I'm the media. I'm going to cover whatever is hot. But then I look at the people I used to cover and I'm like, damn, I don't cover them no more. We could go through everybody on this list. If I post Smoke Perpy, I clown him. If I post Pumpy, I say he fell off. If I post Ski Mask Tax about X, Trippy Good. If I post Wi-Fi, I probably say who. If I post Block Boy, I talk about Drake. If I post The Mirror, I talk about Soul Train. And Steph London, she's obviously an international artist, and JID's with Dreamville. But y'all know what y'all gonna comment. Let's be honest. I'm just saying, let's be honest. So, I'm just saying to those artists, and this is where, I don't know if Ugly Guy felt I was dissing him. I was saying I wanted artists that was from that era to evolve, because I don't want y'all to get to this point. Y'all could have long careers. Look at 2016. Let's go back to 2016. Now, here's the thing I always say. When you're the first, people care about you more. There's a nigga right now who's probably nicer than Chief Keef rapping drill in Chirac, but you're the 5 millionth person to do it. Keef was one of the first who ushered in that style. We always love Keef. So it's always good to be first. 2016, that was the start of the clout era. Everybody knew. 2016 freshman list. Uzi's hotter than he was then. Yachty, no matter what you say about him, you just be like, that's Yachty. Like you don't even call him for it. You're like, that's Yachty. Right? 21 Savage, that nigga doing crazy numbers. Kodak, he always a topic of conversation. Niggas you don't even think about is lit now. G Herbo back then, niggas was like, yo, G Herbo for 10 spot. G Herbo for 10 spot. G Herbo lit right now. Lil Dicky an actor. Maybe the only person you say anything about is like Designer. Maybe Designer and Davies. Denzel Curry still doing his thing. Anderson Paak? That nigga's, he lit, but he lit on some white people shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Best motherfucking XXL cover of all time. I'm just saying, man. I want to extend my hand to all the artists who, I don't want any of them think I'm clowning them. Ugly God, I'm going to apologize to you publicly. Nigga, we don't got to have private discussions. Nigga, like, get on my stream and talk, man. Like, bruh, I wasn't trying to offend you, but I did mention your name in terms of assessing your career. Feel me? And I'm going to be honest with you. this is a music business, a very unforgiving career. There's many artists that came in this shit that thought that they would always have the fans in the middle of their palms. It's not the case. This shit is fleeting. Fans move on every single day. I bet when Pump first came in, he was like, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. He probably like, oh, these fans will always love me. Yeah, those fans, they turned from 13 to 16. And now they start smoking cigarettes. They start smoking Newports. You know who they listen to? Lil Tot, Lil Tot, Lil Tot. Yes! They moved on. That's how it goes. That's how it fucking goes. I'm trying to have a support system. You see how I see people with DMX, they say, yo, why nobody was there to support DMX? What's going to be, I'm telling you, there's going to be rappers from this clout era that can't get high off being clouded no more, that's going to go to hard drugs. Hard fucking drugs. I'm telling y'all. I just want to create an infrastructure in place before. Because I don't want to see none of these niggas overdose no more. Some of y'all say Dex. I won't even say Dex. Dex come from Chicago. They be going through and seeing a lot of shit in Chicago that sometimes they self-medicate for before all this shit. So I won't say that. But I pray for Lil Xan. Lil Xan at a moment, he had a song with Cole Bennett. Shit was super hot. Then he turned to pretty much the butt of all jokes. Now he's not lit no more. And keep in mind, he white, so he should have an advantage. I be worried for, you know, when every time when niggas is clowning Lil Xan, I remember I was doing Everyday Struggle, you know, as soon as my nigga Wayno. And remember Wayno was like, yo, Ack, every time you post, yo, pray for Lil Xan, I be dying laughing because I'm hearing in your voice. And the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, nigga, I'm not even saying this as a joke. I'm really saying pray for Lil Xan. I really think, yo, Lil Xan is in a different part of his life. Niggas don't care about him musically no more. Drug use might be a thing that drowns him out of all of the noise. I'm just trying to tell y'all. I'm going to let that go, though. I'm going to let that go. Anyway, Ugly God, bruh, I love you. Be my friend, bruh. But, again, you can't be in your feelings if I'm speaking what is. I feel like you needed to evolve. I feel like you either need to put out a project or keep, you know, progressing. You've been absent for too long. And again, bruh, I keep telling you, this music game is unforgiving, bro. Anyway, we're going to keep it going. Chat, what did I talk about? I feel like I missed a couple things. Spam some stuff. Polo G's not going nowhere. Yo, Polo G do really got like... I'm trying to see what the ceiling is for Polo G. Admittedly, I've never been the biggest Polo G fan in terms of like... I've seen people just say like, for example, I think this came up recently. What's the new school of hip-hop? Let's talk about that. So again, obviously, you know, historically, when people thought about the new school, there was like, yo, you got Cole, Kendrick, you got Drake, and I think they were like trying to throw Wale and a couple other like, you know what I mean, niggas in there, but they were trying to create a class, right? The new school of hip hop, basically saying the new generation of the new generation and the new niggas that's running shit of that generation that we should look out for in being legends and, you know, dominating, right? And I was reading a bunch of people's lists. I forgot which post on my Instagram it was. And I've seen a lot of people mention Polo G. I'm going to be very honest. A lot of people mention Polo G. And fuck with Polo. I do fuck with him. I fuck with Polo G, but I'm like, and y'all gonna help me. So the whole time I'm looking, I'm like, what am I missing with Polo G? Is it that song? Like that one song, be like, oh shit? Nah. Is it that one project? And I feel like I was like, yo, what is that thing about Polo G that got everybody saying his name? Because I'm asking, what's the new school of hip hop? What's the new school? So if you ask me, this is what I'm going to say. The new school of hip hop right now, I think Youngboy got to be in it. I think Baby got to be in it. And when I'm talking about new school, again, I'm not talking about the hottest rappers. I'm just talking about if an alien landed on Earth today and they said, yo, what's going to be popping, or which artist that's lit now will also be lit in 20, I don't know, add 7 years, 2028. Or let's not even go 7 years. Let's go 5 years, 2026, right? Because a class in high school is like 4 years. I'm saying take Youngboy. No, we're not saying Drake. Drake had his class already. Drake done graduated like doctorate. Like he's just whatever. I'm talking about new niggas on the block that you think are gonna last. Like if it was an NBA, you'd be like, yo, the new school of niggas who running the NBA is like Zion. I don't know if you consider Melo. But a couple other niggas. I don't watch sports like that. Anyway. Yes, I'm thinking. So if I'm thinking like that, who am I rocking with? Could we still say Uzi? I feel like Uzi kind of had his... Uzi's a veteran now. You get what I mean? I guess that's what I'm saying in terms of classes, right? So, like, in 2010, 2011, we had that new school with Kendrick, Cole, Drake, and that kept on going. And I think around, like, 2015, 2016, we started seeing another school kind of form. Like, you know what I mean? You had, like, the Left Back King, which was, I think, Future, because Future been out, but, like, he was hitting his stride right then. Then you had Thug that was coming in 2015. Then there's a couple of things happening in 2015 as well, right? Maybe, was Travis 2015, 2016? Maybe, right? But I think now, like, yo, if an alien, we're alien, we've been living in another, whatever, dimension. We land on Earth in 2021. Which new artists that we're like, these are the artists that, you know what I mean, that's going to last, whatever. Somebody says NLE Choppa. Somebody says Kodak. Yo, so it's all right, let's do it. A class is 5 years. Don't say Uzi or Kodak. They're in the 2015 to 2020 class. They came out 2016, right? So 2015 to 2020, that's their class. They did it. They're veterans now. They're veterans. We're talking about what's the new school, the new generation. What's that? Who's going to be around for the next 5 years, so 2025, 2026, running this shit? Rod Wave, I like that. Youngboy, Lil Baby, Rod Wave. I got 3. Roddy Ricch? Okay. Somebody says Corday. Okay. How y'all feel about Corday these days? Somebody says Gunna. Is this disrespectful to say, chat? I think Gunna might be the Wale of the new school. Where, like, you know he got the talent, but, like, it's just something about it. It just don't all the way connect. It's something about it. I know it's wanna. I know he got the drip. I know. I'm sorry. Smirk? Yo, Smirk is a nigga who got left back every grade. Now he's 28 in the high. He's 28. He's a 28-year-old senior. He got left back in first grade. So he did first grade twice, second grade twice, third grade twice, fourth grade twice. That nigga was tweaking. Shit. I fucking that. Where my Henny at? Where the fuck, man? Oh, right. A Boogie's wash? Sleepy Hollow? You from New York, ain't you? I don't know. Anyway. What else are we missing? Yo, chat, I wanted to show a video real quick. And I know we don't really do too much on we don't do too much on like other shit going on in the world. But I don't know if I could play the video without it being TOS. It's a video, so we're gonna get back to all the fun stuff. We talking all type of shit tonight, don't worry. But right now in Minneapolis, Minnesota, they're rioting. And I don't want to get y'all mixed up with politics and a lot of social issues. I have so many different diverse, audience members that I don't want y'all to feel like I'm either isolating or whatever. And I love y'all all. But, at times there becomes like these little issues that, sometimes outside of rap, but it bleeds into rap because you don't get a song like Bigger Picture without, the Breonna Taylor thing happening, without George Floyd, without, a lot of situations. Eric Gardner, Mike Brown, just so many different situations, right? I'm wondering if I could play this video. I don't think there's a gunshot shown, and I don't think the person was bleeding or nothing like that. I would never, ever show. I don't depict dead bodies ever on my platforms. Period. But I do think sometimes in situations like this, maybe it's important to show what happened in the moment. And I want to give I'll give a story before I actually show it. I think I could probably show because I looked at it earlier today, and it didn't have. I'll take it off the screen and make sure I look at it again. I looked at it. It did not have any blood or anything. I don't even think you could even hear a shot, to keep it real. But at least you guys can get some context to it. I'm gonna give a story about just even. Okay. All right. I think. Where is the clip? Come on. Sorry, chat. I'm gonna get it for y'all in a little bit. So, if you guys don't know, in Minnesota, I got it. Okay. So in Minnesota, that's where the trial for the cop who killed George Floyd is going on. I don't want to get too political. We're not a political stream, podcast, outlet. Again, we think of things on a cultural level. A lot of times in hip hop, we don't even think black and white. We just usually think, are you with the culture, not with the culture? But sometimes these things bleed into it. And also, I just kind of, feel like I want to talk about it tonight. So please spare me if you don't want to hear. I'll move on afterwards. Yeah, I just want to hear. I want to read the chat and see what y'all think about it. So let me give y'all slight context of what I know. I might not be giving the whole situation, but this is what I read. So the police allegedly pull over a car. They're claiming that one of the reasons was because the air fresheners was obstructing the windshield or whatever, and perhaps he had expired tags and maybe a warrant. Okay? And when the cop came to the door and also told him to get out type shit, and I'm going to turn the screen on now. Again, I'm going to make sure, actually, let me just watch it right now to make sure you can't see shit. I don't want to see nothing bloody or, gory on here. I don't show those type of content. Okay. Yeah, you can't really see it. And I won't slow it down either, by the way. I'll put it on here. Okay. So this is the video. So this is the cop. This is the cop right here. Let me make sure. This is the cop. This is the guy. Right? I guess like the tags was expired and he had a warrant. So, it's just status quo. They're trying to arrest him. And this is what happens like right after. So I think there's audio on. Make sure you can hear it. All right, let's listen.
Don't. You take stuff, bro. Don't do it. Oh, wow.
Yo, I'm an idiot. Yo, I'm an idiot, bro. Oh, my bad. Okay. All right, let me just walk y'all through this. Sorry for that. So, they're trying to detain homie right here, right? This is the cop. Look. Now, I think they tell him, like, you got a warrant, so he know it's over. When they say you got a warrant, it's over. They'll bring you downtown. Last minute, he's like, yo, shit, nigga, I ain't going to jail right now, okay? I'm about to fuck a bill later, man. I'm about to good, man. I had some pussy lined up, man. I got to do this. Whatever, right? He then kind of like, yo, I'm about to jump in the car. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Now, I'm trying to give my objective review. He don't look like he's trying to grab no gun. He don't look like he's trying to do nothing. He's just trying to dip, which, by the way, again, that is resisting. That is also trying to evade. Correct. But I don't see no weapon. I don't see him trying to pull nothing to shoot them, harm them. He trying to dip. That nigga, he ain't trying to go to jail. Okay, he on that young boy shit, right? So, like, wow, you gonna see? And I think you hear him, they're like, yo, don't try it, right? And he like, fuck that. And he's trying to jump back in the car, right? Bang, 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 bang. This cop right here is still trying to like pull him out. Get your ass on out. Now, there's a woman cop. She's the one with a body cam. Now, she ain't really doing nothing, but then you hear the fuck up. And I'll actually turn the audio back on for a second. Because she says, yo, I'm about to tase you. But then you going to realize she pulls out a gun, not a taser. She's talking about tase you. That's a fucking gun. Okay. I'm gonna speed through this. She shoots him, and then you can hear this. Just listen to her voice. I shot him. Clearly, even if you say she didn't mean to do it, like she acknowledged that she made a mistake and she shot him. Now the guy eventually died. And this happened in Minneapolis. Remember the trial of the cop who kneeled on George Floyd's neck is still going on. So they're rioting. They're going crazy in Minneapolis over this. And I seen a lot of people who weren't black give reasonable commentary, but this is why we live in America, which is so contextual based. And this is where I'm going to give my story and I'll move on afterwards. So even this guy who tweeted, I don't know who this person is. This is the first tweet that came up. I was looking for this video just right now on stream. This person said, Daunte Wright did not get shot because of air fresheners. He had expired tags, a warrant. He was being detained, likely for the latter, the warrant. He resisted arrest, tried to drive away. The officer shot him trying to deploy her taser. Still tragic. Now, basically, I think this person's almost angling in to say, hey, listen, this motherfucker not innocent. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, this is exactly some of the reasons why black people, we a little mad. I got pulled over, right? Actually, I got pulled over 3 times in the last, 2 months. But I got pulled over. I was driving down to Atlantic City, and I got pulled over, 2 months ago. And I only give this story for any of my viewers who might be white to understand why, even if he had expired tags and a warrant, people have and even if he resisted, and when I mean resisted, tried to run, people still have all the right to be mad, outraged by this. I got pulled over. I was driving my everyday Audi. It wasn't the R8. And it was like the main highway was closed, so I was taking local roads, but I was speeding to get down. It was late. All of a sudden, I see a car that was on the other side of the road, kind of like the headlights barely on. Like, I'm zooming. Like, that was the cops. They spun around. They got me. Whatever. Let me tell you this. And this is just honestly I'm going to play another video also, probably to contextualize. This was one of the weirdest stops I've had with a cop. I genuinely feel, and I'm not one of them people who ever really be like, whatever. But it's the first time I've ever taken a ticket with a smile on my face. I said, you got it. Whatever you want, brother. This cop was so fidgety. The cop came and handed me whatever. Yo, I gave him my license. He dropped it. He was mad nervous. I don't know why he was nervous. I don't know if he was nervous because my race. I don't know if he was nervous because the type of car I was driving. I don't know if he was nervous because of where we were at. I don't know if he was nervous because it was late at night. I don't know. I do know he seemed new. Now, these are factors that ain't in my control. All I know, usually when cops pull me over, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. And by the way, there's a lot of great cops. I got pulled over, actually twice after that. And I remember, you know how I do the license registration? I give them, and I usually kick it with a cop. I talk to him, I remember telling him, I just got a ticket break. If you could give me a break, please. You know what I mean? It's cool. Whatever. I don't even pull I'm just just you got to talk to police like they're regular people. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them are really good people and they're regular. And sometimes if they could give you a break, they will. But this one cop was so fucking fidgety. He was nervous. He was nervous. It made me nervous. And it was just one of those things where he was just so on edge. And the whole time he's standing with me, he's just at first he started going like this, and then his hand just start kind of getting closer to where his shit is at, and he's stuttering and asking me, so where you going? And there was just something uneasy about it that I honestly, I'm gonna be honest, as I said, I usually when the cops pull me over, we kick it, whatever. Sometimes we crack jokes. That nigga, I said, if I really even if I get smart, if I do anything that even might be a little bit, again, which I do with other officers, that nigga he looked like he was scared of his life already. And I think that's where someone who would write a comment like this don't understand. The nigga brought me the ticket. He said I was doing 70 and a 35. He was so fucking nervous handing me the shit, the ticket ripped in two. He put it inside my car. I didn't even bother to reach down for it. I said, officer, no, it's, and he said, I'm sorry. I said, you got it. I said, no, it's fine, officer, it's fine. I'm not reaching for that at all. You ain't about to clap me on, because what people don't realize, some of these, police officers, just like some of the people everybody you're pulling over, everybody's human. You don't know what officer you're going to run into, and you don't also, and I think sometimes they're nervous because they don't know what type of person they're running into. You feel me? The energy I was getting from that dude is that he think like he had nothing to whatever, but he was scared for his life pulling me over. Now, if I had mouthed off to him or just start reaching all over the place, that nigga could have shot me and killed me. It's a happy Saturday ticket. I said, you got it, officer. He said, no, my bad. I said, you got it. I'll pick it up later. Until that nigga safely went back to his car. I kid you not. But I only say that story to say it's easy to, on a black and white level, say what should happen when a cop pulls you over. But while we all look at, or not we all, sometimes people who don't get it, who have that white privilege, don't get, when they get pulled over, there's never a thought in the cop's mind like, oh, that's a criminal. Which a lot of African Americans do go through. You got to understand why it's such a different experience each and every time. Now, I'm not co-signing this nigga running. But that might also make sense to you why when you see a cop so nervous that they think, these cops are trained for mad long. The taser and the gun don't feel the same. But the chick is also so nervous, she got the gun in her hand calling the taser. It's because of fear. And when you fear the people that you're actually policing, it's only going to end up like this. When you don't know them and you already you're preconditioned to believe that they're on some shit, it's going to end up in situations like this. That's all I'm saying. So I watched this and I was actually rather sad. There was another one. I don't know if I can find it. Which, again, I don't want to get all Black Lives Matter with y'all. Actually, I got told about Black Lives Matter with y'all too. I know y'all really don't really care about all this shit, but we could age our content a little bit. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this video right here. Okay. So this is a police officer pulling over a active U.S. Army lieutenant. And apparently they try to pull him over. By the way, the cop is white. Lieutenant is black. Apparently they try to pull him over. He continued for a mile more without pulling over, which obviously going to get the police to think, why the fuck you didn't pull over when I flashed my lights, blah, blah. They're a little bit on edge. The dude is a little bit confused to say, why y'all pulled me over? And I could imagine, I ain't talked to him, but he's probably like, yo, listen, bunch of white cops pulling me over, I'm going to take my precautions. But watch the video. I just want to read y'all comments. I don't have too many commentary on this. After this, we'll get back to some rap shit.
Traffic stop at BP.
And bring you ready.
Going back.
Open the window now!
Felony traffic stop.
Put your hands out the window!
Felony traffic stop, 1836.
Put your hands out the window! Turn the vehicle off! Put your hands out the window!
How many occupants?
All units 1013, 804, 803, felony stop. 18 at Windsor, 1 East
Put
Windsor.
your hands out the window and turn the vehicle off! Put your hands out the window!
Come around your side.
See your hands. How many occupants are in your vehicle? Open the door slowly and step out. Open the door. Get out the car. Open the door slowly and get out.
Get out of the car now.
Open the door. Get out the car.
Hold. Keep your hands outside the window. Keep your hands outside the window. Get out of the car now.
Get out of the car.
Now. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car now.
I'm serving this country and this is how I'm treated.
Yo, well, guess what? I'm a veteran too. I learned to obey. Get out of the car.
What's going on?
Get out of the car now.
What's going on?
What's going on is you're fixing to ride the lightning, son. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Sir, just get out the car. Work with us and we'll talk to you. Get out the car.
You received an order. Obey it.
I'm honestly afraid to get out. Can I?
Yeah, you should be. Get out.
What's
Get out.
going on? Get out the car.
Get out
I
now.
have not committed any crime.
You're being stopped for a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest for. You're being detained. Okay, you're being detained for obstruction of justice.
Traffic violation. I do not have to get out the vehicle. You haven't even told
Really?
me why I'm being stopped.
Really?
Get
out of the car now. Get out of the car.
Get your hands off me.
Get out of the car.
Get your.
Oh, my bad. Cops who are on a power trip, you hope you don't run into them. The dude who's talking to the guy the person who you're seeing the POV from, the body cam footage, he's on a power trip. He don't give a fuck. Those are the motherfuckers you don't want to run into. You never want to run into them motherfuckers right there. He's going crazy. When I say do this, do it. Like he's making up rules. He don't give a fuck. Let's watch this shit.
What?
Get your hands off me.
Not a problem.
Hands off me.
Back up,
I
Daniel.
didn't do anything. Don't do that.
Sir, get out of the car now.
Hey, sir.
Get out of the car now.
Sir, look. I'm trying to talk
Get out.
to you. Okay. I'm trying to
I'm
talk.
get out.
Just get out of my car. Can you please relax? Can
Get
you
out.
Please relax.
Get out of the car right now. Now.
This is not how you treat a vet. I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me.
Back up, Daniel.
I didn't do anything.
Back up.
Whoa, hold on.
Daniel.
What's going? Hold on. Watch it.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car now.
That's fucked up.
Get out of the car now.
Sir, just get out the car. I'm trying to breathe.
Get out of the car now.
That's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
Yeah, get out of the car and get on the ground now. You're gonna get it again.
I don't even want to reach for my seatbelt. Can you?
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
Can you please?
Get out of the car now. Listen, take off your seatbelt and get out of the car.
Look, I'm just gonna please.
You're gonna do what you're told. Get out of the car.
Look.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off.
I hate to be pausing it this much, but I'm gonna show y'all something too.
Get out of the car now.
Sir, just get out the car. I'm trying to breathe.
Watch, hold up.
Get out of the car now.
That's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
Yeah, get out of the car and get on the ground now. You're gonna get it again.
I don't even want to reach for my seatbelt. Can you?
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
Watch this.
Get out of the car now. Listen, take off your seatbelt and get out of the car.
I just want to show y'all this. This is the backup dude, right? The dude who's shouting the shit you're watching from his perspective. You could tell, like, bro, he don't even want to do all this shit. Like, he probably would have just had a conversation with the dude. The dude whose camera view you're seeing, Oh, y'all can hear me, right? He's tweaking. Here's the thing about cops. Bro, they be learning on the job. So this nigga, he don't even look like he be on the power trip shit. He look like he probably do like, yo, I'll come to you and explain like, yo, bro, like, yo, we got a warrant for you, or damn, yo, like, I read your place, you ain't got this. Yo, we gotta check this shit out, bro. Like, and you ain't stopped for a while. What's up? He look reasonable. But he's learning firsthand watching this motherfucker right here. That's why when I say cops is all like that, bro, they're watching the niggas who seem more effective. Is a nigga who's shouting, doing all that shit. This nigga's learning. Like, you could tell he ain't do nothing crazy. This nigga right here ain't do nothing crazy. But he's watching this other dude and is like, oh shit, this is how we police? Fuck it. Watch. This like training day. You got Denzel and the new Hoyt. That's Hoyt. That's Hoyt. I'm telling you.
Look, I'm just gonna
look. Let me bring it up. Look at his face. You could tell he feel bad. Like, damn, yo, this nigga in pain, bro. Like, what we doing? Like, yo, I ain't leave my house to do this shit today. Like, what we doing? But he got back his partner up.
Please. You're gonna do what you're told. Get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the. Take your seatbelt off.
Look, my hands are out.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car.
My hands are out.
Don't reach in there, Daniel. Don't reach in there.
My hands are out. Please.
He trying to help him. He's like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna just get the seatbelt off. Don't reach in there. Yo, this nigga right here, bro. I'm telling you, this dude who got the body cam on, this nigga wanted to catch a body today, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Salute to that lieutenant where he say, I don't even want to reach for my seatbelt. Because I think that nigga would have shot him. Facts. Would have shot him.
Please, look. This is really messed up. My dog is in the back. My dog is choking right now.
Get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off. What are you, a specialist, Corporal? What are you?
I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. You made this way more difficult than it had to be. You just complied. Get out of the car.
I'm reaching for my seatbelt.
Fine. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Straight onto the ground. Straight onto the ground.
Ma'am. Is your commanding officer available?
Down. Let's go.
Is your commanding officer available?
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Please talk to
Get
me
on the
about
ground
what's
now.
going on.
Get on the ground or you're getting sprayed again. Get on the ground.
Can you please talk to me about what's
Get
going
on the ground.
on?
Get on the ground now.
Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Yes, sir. You're not. Can you please talk to me about what's going on? Why am I being treated like this? Why?
Because you're not cooperating. Get on the ground.
Why am I being treated like this? This is really messed up. This is really messed up. Sir, well, just work with me. This is fucked up. This is fucked up.
Man, a grown man crying, man. I hope that nigga get a little lawsuit going on, man. It fucked up my tear buds for life, man, with that fucking pepper spray, man. They did that nigga dirty, man. There's a lot of shit going on in the world, man. Let me tell you this. Again, I got a very multicultural audience. You know, I don't agree with everything with niggas be doing. Some of these niggas really be tweaking. And sometimes I ain't even gonna hold y'all. But I just don't comment on it because, you know, sometimes, you know, like, you know, with black people, sometimes they be acting like you're a monolith. I've seen some of this police shit. I've seen one time they were protesting about some nigga who was reaching for a gun and the cops killed him. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't say a fucking word about that. Like, that nigga was tweaking. The cops trying to arrest you, reach for a gun? My bad. Nigga, I'm not protesting for you, nigga. Good luck, nigga, in the afterlife. No cap. But there's a lot of situations I do be saying the cops be wilding on. Yo, there's niggas on Twitter, they protest for anything. Be like, yo, the cops only killed him after he shot like 13 times at them. Why they have to shoot him in the face? Why couldn't they give him a leg shot? Nigga, you fucking dumb. He shot 13 times at them, bro. Like, I'm fair. But there's mad times where it'd be like, yo, the cops be tweaking. Like, this cop right here is tweaking. The cops in the other situation, tweaking. Yo, you ever seen that on social media? Why couldn't the cops just shoot him in the leg? Huh? Wait. They're having a shootout, and you want the cop to shoot him in the leg while he's shooting for their heads. Come on, stop it. Anyway, my prayers go out to all these people. I'm gonna tell you, I remember. Listen, I've always said like my experience with America has been very colorful. I've always said, and no disrespect to people in Europe. That's why currently I've never been to Europe. I don't really have no desire to go to it. I'm gonna keep it true with you. I grew up in a country where 95% of the people predominantly look like me. I never understood what it was to be a minority till I came to the United States of America. I never understood some of the mental trauma and just psychiatric effect of that you are normally going to go through, and some of the systemic issues that come with that till I got here. I grew up in Jamaica. We all black. We all if it's poorness, we all poor. If anything, there's a couple people rich. We don't fucking like him. Cool, whatever. But it was never about you're white, you're black. It was just we all in this shit. And then when I came to America, I realized it was just a super different dichotomy going on. I don't know if I ever told you, the first time I heard the word nigga and actually actualized what it meant. Well, I did later on, but was when I came over here. I heard it for that word for the first time. I never knew what that was. We were all black in Jamaica. And that is such a big thing, racism. That truth be told, I got a lot of money now, and I'm why the fuck would I want to go to Italy? I don't want to go to no place where I'm not the majority. I'm in America where this is fucked up already, where I'm the minority here. I don't want to go to no other. I want to go to the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, Jamaica, Haiti. I don't want to go to no place where I ain't the majority, because I grew up in a place where I was never looked at as how I'm looked at, and I realize sometimes I'm looked at in America. I don't want to keep doing that. I don't want to go to Australia. I'm cool. I'll look at that shit online. And obviously that will change, because, I'm not saying Australian or people from Europe or whatever are racist, but I don't, just seeing the type of shit that creates, I don't want to ever subject myself to that. For what? You know what I mean? I was telling somebody about just how the psyche of someone who was born outside this country is different than someone who was born in this country, even if you're both black. I say, yo, listen, I was born in Jamaica. Yo, I went to high school in Jamaica. I went to middle school, or called primary school and elementary school in Jamaica. We learned about Caribbean history, Jamaican history. In our history books, all we hearing about is, the British was trying to make us slaves, but we were fucking them up. It's lit. We reading the history, we got 7 heroes. We be she killed 300 of them. They was trying to make us slaves. She murked all of them niggas. It's hero stories. Oh my God, we were really fighting, bro. You grew up in America, bro. All you hear about when they get to Black History Month, they be watch Roots. Y'all niggas is trash. Other than that, learn about Christopher Columbus. He's lit. Abraham Lincoln, he's on the money. Is he? I don't even know. Benjamin Franklin, yeah, y'all need him. Fuck them niggas. So I'm gonna just tell y'all, I be looking at shit mad different. When the history that I learned in Jamaica, us, we're superhumans. We're superheroes. We don't look at these other people and be the people who enslaved us are kings. What the fuck? We look at it we've been beating their ass. You know what we read in our text? I kid you not. It's we whipped England's ass till England went back to England and said, we can't fuck with these niggas in Jamaica. Leave them alone. Let's come to a treaty with them. Just call us king and queen and we'll stay over there. We'll come visit maybe once or twice and I'll just get y'all country. And we're okay, fuck it. Man, in motherfucking America, they basically was hanging niggas, beating them, doing all types of shit. Shit was crazy. I'm telling you. You hear the history, or you go to high school and you go to American history. American history is all about the niggas who enslaved niggas. If I'm black and I go to history class, I'm I ain't shit. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I was explaining to somebody why the psyche of immigrants is different than people that was born here. Like, I remember going to American history. I'm like, what type of shit is this? Why the fuck is we learning about the Tea Party? What the fuck that got to do with us? You feel me? Nigga, we ain't never learned about no bullshit like that in Jamaica, nigga. All we learned about is all the fucking slave masters we killed, how many niggas who was violating, who try to do some weird shit to us. When you black over here, all you learn about is that, oh yeah, we consider y'all 3/5 at this point. At one point, like, y'all used to shine our shoes. One point, y'all couldn't vote. You're looking around like, what type of goofy shit is this, man? This shit don't make you feel like no king. This shit make you feel like, that's what I be telling people. Like, I don't ever shit on really African Americans, but I understand why psychologically sometimes you might be mentally beat down. You go through school learning that you ain't shit. That like you lucky to make it through. Nigga, I'm telling you, our history is like we bosses. Nigga, the highlight of American history for black people is like, oh yeah, we gave y'all 40 acres and a mule. Enjoy that. What? Nigga, y'all gotta come take a class of like Jamaican history. We don't even call them slave masters by names. We just give them numbers. We killed 400 of them bitches. Fuck them. I'm telling you, that's how it was. So that's why I be having like different type of mentality. That's why I don't really want to go to no country with no fucking predominantly white people. I'm good, brother. I'm good. Like, the worst I'm gonna get is the United States, and I'm here for business, and I love people over here too, but other than that, I go back to my little Jamaica, keep it moving, man. I ain't got time for that. Somebody said, oh, we ain't learn about MLK. Bruh, what I'm trying to say is, listen, when you're a minority in this country, you learning about race gives you a different mentality than when you learn about race growing up in a predominantly black. Bro, your history books tell you how to feel about yourself. Nigga, the history book that taught us in Jamaica didn't make us seem like, oh yeah, like, it made us seem like we were fucking niggas up. It made us seem like, yo, them niggas is subpar to us. Nigga, slavery, like play this. Slavery is a whole chapter. Like slavery is the entire black history. If you go to American history classes over here. You go to like history, like a history class in like a Caribbean country, nigga, slavery is half a page. The rest is how we fucked up the slave owners. Caught them lacking here, clapped 3 of them. Caught them lacking here, 400 of them was dead. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just saying, listen, man. For my African Americans over here, I understand. I used to judge people who I'm like, yo, damn, why they be having an excuse of that? Nah. Truth be told, man, yo, mentally that shit fucks you up, bro. Nigga, it's fucked me up being over here that long. Like, I be watching shit like this, and by the way, there's police brutality in every country, but it's not all black and white from where I'm from. Sometimes it's off just, money shit, classes, and a lot of shit like this. It's the only country I've ever been to where I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Niggas over here get treated like third-class citizens, like doormats, like anything is better than being a black person in America, it seems like. If you gay, it's better. If you Indian, is better. If you Asian, is better. If you anything but black, is better. What the fuck going on in America, bruh? What in the fuck going on over here, bruh? Then it fucks me up even more because all the cool pop shit that makes entertainment and culture, black people give. I'm like, what the fuck? My bad. Let me stop ranting over this shit, man. Go back to my little island, man. Yo, listen, I just came from a humble place called Jamaica, man. I love America. I always tell people, I love Jamaica, but trust me, I ain't one of them niggas who's like, yo, I can't wait to dip from America. America is the greatest country on earth, but there's a lot of shit that got to be fixed. You get me? It's all good. All right. I want to pray for everybody who's going through, like, Yo, it's so sad that all these turmoils are happening just in this country because, you know, man, I came over here for opportunity and I've gotten it. You know, I've gotten it and I feel like I'm a beneficiary of it. But while I could acknowledge some of the benefits I've gotten, I could also understand some of the pain, some of the misfortune, some of the heartaches, some of the just setbacks that it's also caused other people too. So it is what it is. Yo, what's your thoughts on Lil Nas X? Because I ain't about to stay political for all this shit. That nigga Biden got to figure this shit out. I want to see how Biden hold. You know, Trump didn't give a fuck. I want to see how Biden hold that shit now. Because niggas was gassing this Biden nigga. This nigga Biden better come out and start talking some direct shit. You know, Obama, like, I love Obama. Obama was mad politically correct when shit, like, when we needed him to be like, yo, we gonna arrest them fucking cops. That's all we need that nigga to say. He couldn't say it. It's like, oh, we're gonna do due process, and it's very unfortunate that the nigga would say all type of fucking big ass words to just confuse you. By the time he's done, you don't even know what the fuck he said. All right, Lil Nas X responds to DMX being called a sacrifice for dying on his birthday. Yo, I'm so sick of Lil Nas X, man. I'm so sick of Lil Nas X, bro. All right, let's watch this Quando, Rondo, and Angela Yee shit. Didn't Quando Rondo ask me for an interview? Like, no disrespect to Angela Yee, but like, Quando, if you just wanted to tell any fucking bullshit story, you could have just went live, nigga. Because as soon as you start talking that cap shit out and said, Cap! Cap! Yeah, I didn't know I had no problem with King Von. What the fuck? Stop it, nigga! Stop it! Cap! Nigga, I'm in that car. Cap! I ain't gonna lie, nigga. The Chirac in me would have came out. Man, on phone them grave, man. On phone them grave, man. On phone them grave, man. I be up in here talking about you ain't know. On phone them grave, nigga. You ain't gonna be up in here talking about you ain't know you had no beef with. On phone them grave, nigga. Oh my keys, nigga. Nigga. Come on, bro. No fucking way. Yo, he wouldn't have got that cap away with me. What the fuck? What was that nigga? Yo, on Lamron, nigga, on BD, nigga, on O-Block, nigga, on all them, nigga, on phone them, nigga. No fucking way. Look at this. Chat, nigga, they'll probably crash that Rolls Royce with me in there, bro. Like, let's crash this shit, man. Like, this nigga's that. The way I'm watching this interview, I'm like, yeah. Me and this nigga interview would have never came out. Because the capping that he was trying to do, it was not going to go with me. Let me react to this shit in real time, okay?
So let's back up because I know you and Dirk was cool. Obviously, he was on your album, and y'all was cool, and you was cool with Vaughn. So that night when you was in the parking lot, what led up to you even being in the parking lots? I know you was sleeping in the car.
Man, this shit's so crazy, like, man.
Yo, it's crazy because he keep calling Angela Yee ma'am. This some nigga shit. This nigga acting like you're Oprah. Nigga, this some nigga hood shit, bruh. Ma'am. What the fuck? I don't even know how Angela Yee was probably in the back of this Rolls Royce in the trenches of Baton Rouge, like, when do I get back to the Breakfast Club? What the fuck? Who sent me here? Let's keep it going.
Like, not trying to, I don't want no. This shit's so crazy, like, man, from my understanding, like, not trying to, I don't want nobody to think I'm chasing clout, bringing their name up and stuff, but at the end of the day, man, I'm like, it ain't about no clout. Like, I got, man, like when people be saying, like, people chasing clout and stuff, how, man, like, a nigga rich, like, man, I don't care about no clout, like, I got 3 million followers, like.
You sold 3,000 albums, though. 3 million followers, 3,000 albums.
Like, I ain't tripping about no clout. What do I need clout for? But from my understanding, ma'am, it was a love. I had a relationship with the big bro. Not want to say his name. Not, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about, the dude that was on my album.
Okay.
Like, it was all love with us from my understanding.
I've heard you say positive things about him.
You feel me?
As an artist, and y'all hung out.
Man, listen, like, man, like, dude, even when it came down to doing music, like, in the rap game, like, I didn't even had, like, my own people tell me, like, oh, it's this much for a feature. Like, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? But I'm not about to pay for no feature or nothing like that, you feel me? So, ain't no pressure because it's business. It's like the streets. If I sell weed, I'm not about to give you a pound of weed for free, even if we homeboys. So, I looked at it like, all right, bet, I ain't mad at nothing about it, but I guess this is how I go. Dude never charged me for a feature, none of that, knowing he could have. Like, I looked at it, I'm like, this the big bro. Like, big bro, a legend. Like, this how all the young rappers coming up in the game looking at him like, nigga, been listening to him since I've been 12. You feel me? So, from my understanding, it's all love. So, check this out. I walk to the car. I tell my brother, I say, this is my exact words. I say, it's this amount to park right here. You feel me? I said, I'm not going in the club. I said, little boy, go in there, find you a little female or whatever, cuz I'm like, you got 15 minutes, cuz.
Did my shit just freeze? Let me check my security camera, man. Let me get fucking vicinity. We back. Hey, everybody refresh. Everybody refresh. Yo, everybody refresh. We back. This was Dirk just hacked our shit. Everybody refresh real quick. We back in a bit. Yo, Dre, I see you, nigga. Yo, Dre, what you sent me on Instagram earlier? You sent me some shit. I don't know what Dre, what you sent me earlier? I'm about to look at it. Yeah, culture millennials. Yeah, I see what you were saying. I'm about to play that clip.
Man, like, dude, even when it came down to doing music, like, in the rap game, like, I didn't even had, like, my own people tell me, like, oh, it's this much for a feature. Like, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? But I'm not about to pay for no feature or nothing like that, you feel me? So, ain't no pressure because it's business. It's like the streets. If I sell weed, I'm not about to give you a pound of weed for free, even if we homeboys. So, I looked at it like, all right, bet, I ain't mad at nothing about it, but I guess this is how I go. Dude never charged me for a feature, none of that, knowing he could have. Like, I looked at it, I'm like, this the big bro. Like, big bro, a legend. Like, this how all the young rappers coming up in the game looking at him like, nigga, been listening to him since I've been 12. You feel me? So, from my understanding, it's all love. So, check this out. I walk to the car. I tell my brother, I say, this is my exact words. I say, it's this amount to park right here. You feel me? I said, I'm not going in the club. I said, little boy, go in there, find you a little female or whatever, cuz. I'm like, you got 15 minutes, cuz. And I'm dipping. We about to go to the house. You feel me? My little brother's so thirsty, like, boy, there's some assholes out here. I got the new Cartier watch, this and that. He just wanna, you feel me? You feel me? He just got out of prison. He just wanna have fun. Hold on.
Let me stop right here. I kind of want to call Cap a little bit, but I'm gonna believe this part of the story, even though maybe listen, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not hanging around nowhere that my homie could grab a chick. You know what I mean? Unless he grabbing a chick for me too. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Most issues happen when niggas start doing shit, and niggas do get thirsty for females, man. I had to check my whole team on this years ago, bro. I remember, like, you know, people started knowing who I am, this and third, and it happened to be where, like, just events, we would hang around too long because all my niggas is trying to bag all the girls. Like, they would try to bag every girl in the club. So it would be like, yo, it's the end of the club, and, like, we are still there until the last group of girls leave because my niggas is chill, still, whatever. And I just kind of, like, realized after a while, I'm like, yo, bro, like, this not really how we should move. I remember checking all of them. I said, bro, when we get in somewhere, y'all got 15 minutes up front. Not 15, like 30 minutes up front. Go get all the girls because we not about to linger like we sitting ducks at the end of a club. You feel me? So, like, I understand what Quando is saying, even though I'm just confused. Why did you show up to a club that your one man could go bag a girl? Send him, there was 2 cars, send him in the other car, you go home. Why are you there if you're not going into the club? You're just in the car. And you're just waiting in a car that he could bag a girl for himself? But anyway, let's keep it going.
He just want to have fun. You feel me? So shit. I tell him that. My brother said, this is his exact words. Nothing more, nothing less. Cross my heart. Hope to die. You feel me?
That's the exact reason why I think that nigga lying, man. He doing too much. That nigga talking in cursive already. He doing too much hand movements. Then you know the nigga swearing a little bit too much. Cross my disc, bruh. All right, man. Now you lying. Like this. As soon as you said this shit, I was about to believe him. Then he started doing too much. Watch this.
He just want to have fun. You feel me?
Right here. Too much.
So shit. I tell him that. My brother said, this is his exact words, nothing more, nothing less. Cross my heart, hope to die. You feel?
Cap. Cap. Yo, and by the way, I believe Quando a lot, bro, but Quando, bro, like, why, yo, Quando, you tell a story like you a liar, bro. You ever heard a liar talking? They always swear when they about to tell a lie. Like, right when they about to tell you the biggest lie, they be like, yo, I swear this is how it went down. All right, this is definitely not how it went down. This is how you explain the story. But go ahead.
You feel me? So shit. I tell him that. My brother said, this is his exact words, nothing more, nothing less. Cross my heart, hope to die. You feel me? He like, little bro, little Tim tell me, little bro, I'm not about to let you go in no club. He be like, no, little bro, I'm not about to let you sit in no car and go to sleep.
Right, by yourself.
You feel me? I'm about to sit in and roll up. You feel me? I'm like, all right, bet. You feel me? Now I'm about to walk off and go stand by the other individual that I came with. I'm going to stand by his car. You feel me? Till they park. Until they park. You feel me? As soon as they park right here, because we're going to park right next to this car. Because this is a $250,000 car. You feel me? I'm going to stand right here till they get right here. You feel me? As soon as they do that, I'm going to get in the back seat. I'm going to go to sleep. You feel me? I'm with my day one, my main man. Right. I could do this. Like, you feel me? One thing about it, he going to protect me with anything, which anybody should do.
Yo, Angela Yee looking at this nigga like, yo, what the fuck am I doing here, man? I was just supposed to report the rumors on Power 105. The fuck am I here for? What am I doing right now? She was like, I don't even know why I'm here. Look at this shit. Let's keep it going though.
Right. And everybody knows you there right now because people were taking pictures with you.
Come on, man. You feel me? Boom, bam. Boom, bam. I walk from the car. I turn around to walk up. I see a group of people coming. In my mind, I'm just thinking regular in reality, like you would think. I'm about to let these people walk past me. I'm not about to try to go through these people or nothing like that. Because I know, like, in the Hollywood world, I don't want, like, I'm thinking it's some regular individuals. If I would have just tried to walk through them, they would have been like, that nigga Quando think he this, he think he that, he think he a big dog. He tried to walk through us, and you feel me? So I'm letting this group come by. Next thing you know, a nigga hit me. You feel me? Boom, bam. Man, like, I lie to you not, man. I lie to you. like, it's like I had an out-of-body experience. Fuck the bitch, they thinking I ain't gonna walk out like I'm puss. Call the cops, we tryna.
Yo, this is why this interview is so hilarious. The nigga just said, he basically paid himself like, bro, like, why this happened to me? Like, I wasn't down for this. That nigga was on some shit, like he was on some other shit. Then you hear the video where he's rapping about, like, I'm with all the smoke, I'm about that life, what's up? Like, the music, Quando, yo, your music don't match, like, your story, what you're trying to tell. Like, your story is that I didn't want to do it, my back was against the wall, like, yo, what would you do? That's your story. Your music ain't that. Your music is like, yeah, I killed them fuck niggas, they could come back again, I'll kill some more. Like, yeah, that don't really match, bruh. You feel me? That's the only problem. For everybody who's saying whatever about Dirk or Von, bro, I'm not even saying that Quando is wrong or whatever in how he acted that night. I never said that. I'm just saying the messaging he's trying to give off while trying to gain sympathy. Yo, I don't know what happened. Like, yo, what would y'all do if y'all was in my shoes? Okay, cool. I'm understanding you and I get you. Then I listen to the music and he be like, yo, yeah, I killed that fuck nigga because he ain't had a pole. Yo, he should have had it on him. I'm like, whoa, this don't sound like your back was against the wall. That sound like you came there to do something. I don't know. Okay. All right, man. Yeah. What else did I talk about or react to? I want to react to some videos. I didn't want to react to some stuff. Matter of fact, let me go on Shade Room. Shade Room don't got no too explicit shit, right? I love Shade Room. The reason I'm going on my page is because I know it's on my page. Make sure I follow my page. What the fuck? They posted another clip?
I'm chasing clout, bringing their name up and stuff. But
okay. Is there anything you even look at in this shit? A Boggie talking about his girl. I know I let her free and all, but if you try to holler at my BM, don't try to be my friend. Simple. Yo, Boogie, I'm going to be honest with you, dog. This is a tough industry, man. This industry is all about niggas trying to get with your girl, your ex-girl, find out who your side chick is, trying to fuck her, trying to wife her, whatever the case is. It's a tough industry, and I know you and, your ex, I don't know if she was a fiance or just a baby mama, got history, but it's a nasty game out here, man. Like, I've seen, not that I matter in the grand scheme of things, I've just seen mad rappers try to holler at my exes. I've seen rappers I know try to holler at a girl I was with. Like, while I'm with her. I've seen rappers try to holler at, like their man's ex, because really, like, yo, niggas be peeping, like, yo, they might be like, oh, okay, I see you with your shorty, blah, blah. They can't wait for the time they could get their shot. And a lot of times they just hope that girl don't show the nigga that they were in their inbox. Somebody said niggas want your girl so bad they can have her. Nah, bro, that shit gonna hurt, bro. What I mean by hurt is like everybody's gonna look at her as your girl. That's the thing about the industry. Like, play this. Thug says he's supposedly not with Jerica Carly. I think I'm saying her name right. But if she popped up with, I don't know, Pooh Shiesty, you'd be like, oh, yo, you Thug's ex-girl. Like, you know what I mean? Bro, please stop mentioning certain people I was not with. Cuddy and Ben Bowler. Ben Bowler is a scammer. I can't support a nigga like that. I don't even want to look at whatever he did. Let me keep looking. Did y'all see this? So my man Usher went to Las Vegas, and there's a stripper. She posted this on her story. She said Usher came up in the fucking club and was throwing money that had his face on it. So if you don't know, this is Usher's face. It's a $100 bill. Even on the bill it says Usher Bucks or some shit like that. His face was on the hundreds, the 20s, and the ones. So the girl said, ladies, what would you do if you danced all night for Usher and he threw this? Then another story said, and the money does not have a traded value whatsoever. Laugh my ass off. Don't y'all think he should be blasted on social media for this shit? I posted this on my personal page. What do y'all think? Okay? I don't know, man. Well, actually, I do know. Man, fuck all these stripper hoes, bruh. They so entitled. You know what the real story of this is, man? Usher came to the club. By the way, that club there is in Vegas. Usher's about to have a residency there. If you don't know what a residency is, it's like where you perform there every week for a set amount of weeks. They basically give you almost like a salary. You're going to entertain a set crowd. Like, they have people come there every weekend. You're going to entertain. You're going to be the guaranteed entertainment every week for, I don't know, 15 weeks. You get me? And they're going to pay you this amount. Apparently, he was handing this out to promote his residency at that same nightclub or that same, casino or hotel. And apparently, he already spent money on the strippers. So, he did spend money on the strippers, blah, blah. But, of course, in a strip club, this is why I hate a strip club, yo. They're so fucking greedy, man. Greedy for nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I throw $2,000, I ain't get my dick sucked. I ain't fuck you. What the fuck am I doing in the club? Every time I've ever thrown money in the club, I think I'm cheap. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I'm cheap. I lose $10,000 on blackjack while gambling, no problem. But if I throw money at chicks, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I expect shit, bro. Of course, it's Vegas, so it's 5-10 bands is nothing. They're looking at yo, nigga like Usher should probably blow 50 bands. Should be just making it just rain all night. That's one of the reasons I don't really go to strip clubs no more, man. Because the moment it recognizes me, I always felt pressure. It was yo, act, throw a lot of money to appease them that they could tell their other girlfriends, yo, act really got